I was diagnosed with H. pylori in November of 2020. So that's exactly 5 years ago. I made a video about it telling you exactly my symptoms, what happened, how I cured it, etc., what I took. And you can go watch it up here in this corner, I believe. And I thought I would film an update 5 years later, because so many of you have watched that video. I think there's like 92,000 views on that video now. So it comes to show that people are struggling with it. And ever since I had it that one time and cured it with triple therapy, I have never had it since. And most of my issues, stomach issues, I did continue having some, but like not to the extent. And slowly, I got rid of all my stomach issues and I am the healthiest I could ever be right now. So quickly, obviously go watch the full video for the whole story, but quickly going over what happened. I started getting acid reflux and I had stomach issues, gas, and yeah, my stool was very liquidy as well. And so this happened when I was on holiday, and it happened after I ate, I think it was dried apples. And I thought it was that, but then it just kept continuing. The acid reflux was getting worse over the next like 2 weeks. I went to the doctor, did a stool test, got diagnosed, went on triple therapy. And from there, like I said, I got rid of it. I did another stool test after I took my triple therapy. And then, yeah, it was all negative. And I have never had it ever since. But there's been a lot of questions on that video. And I think a lot of people out there are looking for a cure for it. Let me tell you one thing. I know people keep telling me and keep saying on the internet that there's a natural way of curing it. There's people saying you can cure it with, there's so many different things. I can't remember, but people say that one ingredient can cure it. And that is not true, okay? If you have this overgrowth of bacteria, you actually need to treat it properly with the right drugs, okay? Obviously, you don't want to overdo the drugs. So if you have H. pylori where your doctor wants you to go on triple therapy, then take it. But do not think to yourself that you can still continue eating unwell, not exercising, and it's all going to go away forever, because it won't. This bacteria uses sugar to grow. So if you continue just eating sugar, not eating a good diet, you will not fix it long term, okay? So let's go into some of the nutrition basics that I've been focusing on for me to not have stomach issues again, okay? And just a quick recap. This was right after I had just finished uni. And at uni, I was drinking 5 coffees a day. I was not, let me tell you, my diet was not good at all. I thought I was good, but I was going from one extreme to another extreme. So I would eat very green stuff, very healthy, just lean chicken. And then I would binge on chocolate and crisps, okay? 1 second. So no, I didn't have the best lifestyle. I didn't have the best nutrition. Yes, I exercised. But if your nutrition is rubbish, then nothing is going to help you heal from inside, okay? Because the only thing that can help you heal from inside is what you put inside of your body. So to start off with, 5 coffees is a no-no, okay? H. pylori, it loves coffee, it loves sugar, okay? You're going to make it worse. You're going to give yourself acid reflux if you have H. pylori. So for me, I have struggled with coffee on and on, but I did continue drinking coffee thereafter, and I never got H. pylori again, but I was only allowed 1 cup a day, just 1 cup of coffee. Recently, I've switched to decaf, and now I'm not craving coffee at all. So it's been a month, and I've not been drinking coffee because my body now knows. I've managed to unteach my body to rely on coffee. Before, I needed that boost of energy, to get on with my day. But now, because I do like the taste of coffee, but because I'm not getting that, the jittery feeling that, I'm fired up and I want to go run a mile, because I'm very sensitive to coffee, because I'm not getting that from it, from the decaffeinated coffee, I don't want to drink it. So I've not been having coffee when I don't feel like it, because sometimes it becomes a habit or like a ritual, and you feel like you have to have it. But recently I was like, I'm not really craving it, so I'll just have a tea, or I'll just have a lemon water with mint in it or something, a hot water. So yeah, it's way easier to unlearn it when you actually switch to decaffeinated coffee. So try that if you're struggling with coffee, because coffee is going to be your biggest enemy here. If you're fighting H. pylori, if you're fighting acid reflux, that is going to be your biggest enemy here. Just quick aside, down below, there's a link to my school community. Please join. I'll help you with weight loss before the new year, okay? And I'm going to teach you so much. There's going to be so much value, only £5. So join down below. But moving on. Let me grab some water quickly. Moving on. So coffee was one. And then sugar. I didn't even realize how much sugar I was consuming. Do I eat sugar now? Of course. I've had chocolate today. Okay, and it's not dark chocolate. I've had normal chocolate. But the thing is, if you're not feeding your gut bacteria with the right foods, if the foundation of your diet is not green, whole foods, and also not just lean meats, okay, fatty meats as well, because people don't know this, but all of our cells in our body are made out of cholesterol, okay? You need cholesterol. Cholesterol is not bad for you. What's bad for you, what's causing high blood pressure, what's causing diabetes is the excess sugar that we consume nowadays. So do not exclude fatty meats, dairy, full fat yogurt, because these things are what your body needs. These things have vitamins. These things have, they have vitamin D, they have vitamin Bs, they have so many vitamins in them, and yet we are excluding them because we think that we should be eating low-fat things because, we want to lose a bit of weight, and so we end up stuffing our faces with more sugar. Sugar is no good, trust me, okay? It's common sense. It's just not going to help your gut bacteria, okay? So, lower your sugar intake. In the beginning, especially if you're suffering with H. pylori, focus on dark chocolate, okay? You really have a sweet tooth? What I do for my sweet tooth, full-fat Greek yogurt, honey, nice honey, okay? And cocoa powder, okay? I mix it all together and I have a beautiful chocolate mousse. Chocolate protein powder, honey, Greek, 5% Greek yogurt, and cocoa powder. And I have an amazing, amazing chocolate mousse dessert that I eat every single day, okay? And then making sure, like I said, nice honey, yeah? So when you are, do not just eat things with sweeteners in them. Eat your natural, organic, regular stuff, like organic honey, okay? Just eat the real foods. Don't just, sip on aspartame fizzy drinks and, because yes, that might quench something, that might quench your thirst or that might satisfy that sweet tooth, but it's damaging your stomach flora, okay? And in that video, I also talk about probiotics. And I did take those probiotics, I think it was Probio 7 that I was taking. But the truth is, let me tell you the truth on this, okay? Probiotics, when you are taking your medication, sure, take it, but they're not as effective as they advertise to be. A better way to do it is to eat fermented foods. So your sauerkraut, okay? But not just once in a blue moon. I eat 1 tablespoon of sauerkraut every single day with one meal. If you really don't like it, you can eat it like a medicine, okay? Close your nose, stuff it down your throat, chew it up, swallow, okay? Kefir. Kefir is another one. That's a fermented yogurt drink. So good. Tastes nice. You can add a bit of honey if you don't like the flavor, but it's also fermented and it's good for your gut microbiome, okay? So include fermented foods in your diet. So I've spoken about your coffee, okay? So make sure you limit that. If you really can't live without it, just 1 cup, okay, of weak coffee. And try and switch to decaffeinated coffee. That's going to help you so freaking much. Oh my gosh, it's such a life changer. You're going to stop craving coffee altogether. You'll see when you do it. Make sure you don't just eat low fat things. Do eat your cholesterol full foods, okay? Do eat your full fat meats, eat your mince, eat your, if you don't like the full fat mince, you don't have to, but then, you know, eat your full fat yogurts at least. Eat the full fat things, because if you don't, then you're going to be going for the things that have replaced fat with sugar. Okay, that's what they do in yogurts. If it's 0% fat, it's going to have a ton of sugar for you. It's going to have a ton of sugar in it. So what's better, eating a ton of sugar or eating a bit of fat? Like fat, like I said, cholesterol is in every single cell of your body. So cholesterol does not cause all the diseases that they have said that it causes for years, okay? It's untrue. Those papers, that research, that was all rigged, okay? So that companies like cereal companies could sell their products as breakfast products, as healthy products, and make money essentially. All right, so do not listen to that bullshit. And for your last one, probiotics, okay? Probiotic foods. So your kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty more, but yeah, these are, you know, you have to consume at least a portion. So a tablespoon, that's what I do, of sauerkraut every single day without a skip, okay? Ever. I consume it every single day unless I'm away and I don't have access to it. But and the last one, obviously, green, whole foods, fruit, not too much fruit, but make sure, and it doesn't have to be a different vegetable every day. If you like broccoli, just eat your damn broccoli every day with a nice side of protein, so just some kind of meat, you know, lamb, chicken thighs. I mean, if you like chicken breast, I have chicken breast, I eat chicken breast still as well, you know. I don't just eat fatty meats, but I make sure to include fatty meat in my diet. Fatty fish, that's the biggest one as well, salmon, and also, you know, a side of potatoes, right? So don't rely on those pastas and rices. Get your potatoes in, right? Potatoes are good for you. Potatoes fill you up, or pumpkin, etc. Roasted veggies are amazing. So that's the sort of food that I've been eating. Maybe not ever since, because 1 year after that, I was a vegan, which was a horrible idea. There was another whole story of iron deficiency and anxiety, etc. So yeah, don't do veganism, please. It's horrible. Well, at least for me, it didn't work. I'm not going to say it's horrible, but you're not going to look your best. You're not going to feel your best. That's the most important thing. You're not going to feel your best. You're not going to have the energy that you really want in your life if you go vegan. It's literally impossible. So you do you, but that's my advice from experience and from my clients' experiences as well. And yeah, so 1 year after, I was a vegan for from then on, for a year, I was a vegan because of my stomach issues. That didn't really help. I was also bloated. And then I started eating like a normal diet. And the past 2 years, I've been eating the way I've just told you. And I couldn't feel better. Honestly, my life has changed. I don't have, especially now that I've also given up coffee, my stools are proper, because coffee is a diuretic, so it makes your stools also softer. But I've just been, amazing. So please listen to this advice, take this advice, obviously. Do your steps, exercise, strength training. These are very important things. So yes, exercise is very important. Strength training, doing your daily steps, but there's nothing more important than what you put inside of your body, because the bacteria in your gut, that's feeding off of that, okay? So if you're just going to feed it sugar, it's going to grow different fungi. It's going to, have yeast overgrowth. You're going to end up having problems inevitably. So please use this advice, take it on board, and try it. You really have to keep doing these things for at least a year, at least 6 months, okay, of consistently eating well, training, making sure that your stress levels aren't super high, making sure that you're getting enough sleep, okay? People are looking for a miracle solution, especially in the comment section. I see that people are looking for a miracle solution. They say, oh, I know this one thing fixed it for me, but they were trying different things at the same time. So how do you know it was that, okay? People will attach value to a thing that probably doesn't even have much value. The biggest value you'll get is from proper nutrition, the things, you know, that I've spoken about today, just utilizing that knowledge that you have and just putting it into practice. It's hard, it's bloody hard to do it consistently on an everyday basis, but you've got to. If you want to be healthy, if you don't want to have stomach issues, you've got to do it, okay? And then exercise, being physically active, keeping your stress levels moderate, and sleeping, okay? Sleep is very important as well. But if you are someone who's looking for a bit of help, okay, I'm running my school community down below. You can sign up, £5 a month only, and we are losing up to 10 kilograms in the next 2 months in the run up to the new year, okay? So I'm going to help you with your nutrition, keeping you accountable with your steps, and with your home training as well. We're going to train together, okay? So that is so much value for only £5. Please sign up. I will see you there. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video and that I've explained some of the things about how I've managed to stay away from getting H. pylori again, because I've not had it ever since. So clearly I'm doing something right, okay? And I know that people don't want to accept this as an answer, but it's the truth. So do whatever you will with it. But if I were you, I would use this advice wisely. Okay, I'll see you on the next one.